Hello, my name is Daan van Kampenhout, and we're going to do a little meditation, a little shamanic work to release some energy that's contained in some kind of problem or stress situation that we are involved in. What you need is a stone. It can be just a normal pebble, and in this stone we visualize, we project, we imagine that whatever is bothering us, whatever is weighing on our soul, whatever is conflicted in our mind, something that we want to release, that we want to have, that we want to diminish the power it has over us at the moment. We visualize that that situation, that problem is going into this pebble. So that's the first thing we do. Whatever we have, that one situation, that thing that bothers us, we let it go into the stone. That's step number one. What we need is to prepare a situation where we can put our stone or our problem in the center, and then we have 5 places around it. 4 are for the 4 elements. We have the air, we have the water, we have the earth, and we have the fire. And the 5th place that we have surrounding our stone is one of the sources, one of the roots for our problem that is outside of ourselves. We know, of course, that part of our problems are caused by our own thinking, our own feeling, our own actions, but there might be other people involved, there might be other situations involved that are outside our control. And this is that 5th place. We have the 4 elements and the 5th place that represents a root of our problem that lays outside of ourselves. After we have prepared this place, we have a beautiful constellation. Use your own creativity to make it as nice as you want it to be. And then we can place our stone in the center of that field. So we have this one stone representing our problem, surrounded by 5 units, by 5 elements, in fact. And then what we start to visualize, that all the energy contained in that problem that we've just put in the stone now flows into the 4 elements of creation. We imagine part of the energy flowing into the element of air. And we can imagine it flowing into the air, and the air takes it and disperses it, blows it away. We can imagine part of that energy moving in the element of water. And there the water, the rivers, the seas, the oceans, so large, they take that energy of our problem and it just dissipates, it just dissolves into the water. We imagine energy that's contained in that stone that represents our problem. We imagine it flowing into the element of earth itself. The earth beneath our feet, the earth that carries the house where we are at this moment, the earth that carries everything. Let the energy go into the earth, dissolve, be absorbed by the sand, the mud, the rocks, the magma in the earth. And we imagine the energy contained in that stone to dissolve in the element of fire. The fire that purifies, the fire that transformed, the energy that what bothers us, it goes simply into the fire and dissolves and transforms there into neutral energy again. And finally, we imagine that if there are traces of energy that do not belong to us ourselves, but coming from other people who have contributed to our problem, we imagine in a friendly way with a prayer that we send this energy back to its roots, where it belongs. That what does not belong to us may return to those or to where it came from. Then you visualize the energy contained in the stone to flow back to its roots. There are always some other people involved, some circumstances that are outside of our own control, and we imagine that the energy contained in a problem that needs to go back to its source simply goes there where it started, where it comes from. So all in all, energy flows in 5 directions, the 4 elements, and to the roots where it comes from. And this we can do for a while. We can sing, we can visualize, we can imagine, we can use our fantasies, we can use movements as we allow and facilitate the movement of energy going from the stone into these 5 directions. At some point, the whole thing feels ready for you, and maybe that's already after 15 minutes doing this ritual. Other people will leave it for a few days and return every now and then. Some people may leave it even for 1 or 2 weeks. Whatever is your choice. When it feels ready, you take away the symbols for the 4 elements. You wash them. You may flush the water down the toilet or bring it to a little pond or river close by. You may take the symbol for earth to a park nearby, or, let these symbols find their way to the 4 elements again. The symbol for the roots of the problem that's outside of yourself. You may wash it, clean it, and put it away again. And finally, the stone that you've used, you also wash and thank for its service. Little stone, thank you for carrying my problem for a while. Thank you for helping me release and spread the energy